Welcome back, y'all. We back live on Spill the Beans. Real, Mike Tuck, Mike B over there. We got two very special guests. Guests, I would like to call family, more like brothers.
Yeah.
We got the one and only 3275, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. James Montgomery. Then we got the flyest, livest, Liz, chef in the game. My twin, Chefboy JD in the building. Let's give it up for him. Okay. I want to appreciate y'all for joining the pod, taking some time.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
It's a big episode, first guest on the stream.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. So growing up, how was it for y'all growing up in the city? You know, you in the NFL now, you doing private chef stuff. So how was that? Like, how did we get to this point? You go. Give us a little light.
Okay, yeah, I mean, Cincinnati is what it is, not the most thrilling place to be, but, a lot of humble and hardworking people. But, we grew up not the best, struggling, not the brokest, but broke. Um, you feel me? Just playing sports and being around and learning things from different people and getting older and just figuring out the things in our city and figuring out the people in our city and like trying to, I guess, decipher what we want to do in life and who we want to be and who we don't want to be. I guess the biggest thing for me is who I didn't want to be, like seeing a lot of people in the city. So yeah, I mean, it was rough, but you feel me, creative, you feel me, diamonds. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm in a rut.
so
I feel you.
Nah, like similar to what he said. Basically, I mean, I didn't think it was bad while I was in it. This was normal, you know.
Because we don't know.
Yeah, it was just it's a form of normalcy until I realized, you know what I'm saying, I did the college and then I go playing professional, like, and you hear all these other people's stories, like people that got worse stories, and it's people who got like easy. Yeah. But like shit, bro, it's cool. It's been cool to me. Like I didn't have my ups and my downs, but sure, I done been pretty even killed throughout the whole thing. So I think like that's a shorter version of me telling you like it was just a normal like to me.
When did it become like abnormal? Like when did you know that you had something special or that y'all was training in the right direction? Because
When you was finally making strides towards your eventual goal.
Shit,
like what moment?
I say it in like high school.
High
I
school.
mean, that's when the dreams became dreams. I mean, took a minute for them to become a reality, but slowly and surely, like high school, some people might have heard the story already, but this is all premeditated. Like growing up, being broke and going through what we was going through, we created dreams, and the dreams was like whichever one of us went to the league, you know what I'm saying? The opposite one would help each other in any way, and it just so happened to be like cooking. We watched cooking shows all day, and when we wasn't in the house watching cooking shows, we was outside working out and playing football. So like it all started at a young age for real, bro. We just always had that ambition and that drive to be different than everybody else, and we just shared that together. So it was like easy, bro. Like it might sound crazy, bro, but it was just like this is what we gonna do, bro. And me and him, it was feasible. Like it wasn't no way that it wasn't gonna happen. So like high school for me, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I'd probably say like shit when I was a youngster for real. I was in like 7, 8 when I realized like I was doing some stuff on the field that like all the kids around me wasn't doing. Like you was that next, you already felt like you was already that next step ahead. For sure. Like the game was just too easy for me at that point. I mean, but it's kind of like what Jordan said, like a dream is just always a dream until you like believe it can be possible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like just waking up from a dream and understanding like this is something that I can attain if I, go to the right measures to ensure myself that I take it serious. You know what I'm saying? And bro, football for real, like it sound hella cliche, bro, but it was an escape, bro. Like
I was getting away from doing a whole lot of dumbass shit that everybody else was doing because
Hey man,
I had the game. So
I'll tell you to me, when I knew, I'll probably say your sophomore year.
oh yeah,
Because you was like, who we all feel like is the best football player we've seen, and Tyree Elliott. He was like head to head with him that season on like just what y'all was doing. Like it was like Shaq and Kobe. Like you do something, all right, shit, it's my turn. I gotta go do something. So and then like fast forward to your senior year, it was like big fish, small pond. Like you was like way like miles ahead of everybody. And then like fast forward to college, I'm like, damn, he a freshman. He doing the same thing he was doing. I guess at this point he a freshman, so he doing the same thing he was doing. He doing this against grown men. He doing this. He was doing this in high school. So like that's when it started to become a reality. Like glory to God and like grace from God, no injuries. Like I knew like yeah he gonna make it to the league. Like that's when I knew. Like probably like sophomore year is when I like really knew.
I feel like that's about the same range sophomore junior year for me.
He was just
It's just
different.
because it's just like you go to a football game on Friday night. It's just like a Sports Center highlight, 8-7 broken tackles, 40-yard, 50-yard, 60-yard touchdown play. Like
And it was like it was his mindset too. Cause I mean,
just outworking everything.
we play offense, so I play with Dave. So it'll be like, granted, you know what they say, they teach us like playing for your top, act like you've been there before. But it was just like he was ahead, like he was playing the game within the game. Like he scored a touchdown, he already thinking about, all right, how I'm gonna get my next one, or do I need to get another one like with the defense? So he never got like too high, he never got too low. So it was just like this dude different. And then with JD one of the most talented people I ever met. Like people don't know, like he a cook, but JD make beats, he rap, like he can draw, like artists, like people like Jordan is an artist. It just so happened his part right now is cooking, like being a chef. But like he always been talented. He definitely can, bruh. The whole room can be down. Jordan can walk in a room and make anybody laugh at any given moment. Like people think they don't know Jordan's story, and that's why I'm glad we got him here because they think he just like jumped on a coattail or something, but like they don't know Dave and Jordan's story.
Really been grinding.
levels to everything, bro. It's
Because even like pivoting to after high school, you going to Iowa State, Jordan trying to find his cooking lane in the city, eventually works at different places, works with Pac, and y'all both just was able to come back together once you got to the league. So y'all both was going through your own individual struggles along the way.
Yeah, for me, and that's the sense like I felt like I had to prove myself for me before I felt like I could prove myself to other people. And also watching Dave work hard and watching Dave do good never put no jealousy in my heart or anything. It just made me want to be better myself. Like I see my brother doing this and on Saturday he going crazy, watching him in college and going up to the games to support. Like, bro, that didn't do nothing but make me feel like I need to be something. Like I go up there and watch him, my big brother be the man on campus because he good at what he do. So when I was in school and I was in culinary school, I was making sure everybody at culinary school was looking at me like I was the big man on campus and I was the coolest person in the room. So like when I was in cooking school, I felt like I was the man, and the teachers and everybody gave me that credibility to make me feel like I was really good, and that ain't do nothing but build my confidence more than I already am. Like so.
All right, so
Let's talk about that time apart, like you said, like when y'all graduated. I know, like you said, y'all both had similar. I mean, not similar, but y'all both had to deal with your own stuff. Was it always? Did y'all always plan on? I'm gonna do this, you gonna do that, and we gonna meet up here, or was it ever anything that like took you off that path? Or let's just talk about a little bit at a time, because y'all grew up together, right? So college, y'all not with each other as much as y'all are. And you know, when things like that happen, you know, people tend to drift different ways. So what kept y'all like together in that sense?
I think for me, ultimately, it was just like the unconditional love that we already done been through like some of the worst shit together. So it was like it ain't really nothing. We done seen a lot of stuff together, went through and was able to, know what I'm saying, overcome whatever it was, and you know what I'm saying. So I think we got an opportunity to be away, I think for a while, I really realized for me personally, like, dang, how much I like needed this person. Because I was at school by myself, like relearning like new people, a new environment, trying to get used to like something that I wasn't used to. And I think a lot of times, like, I was inconsiderate of like where he was, because he was still here trying to find his way. Like, because my life, it all changed. Like, I went from, what I'm saying, living with Joe, and then I moved to college, and shoot, like, my meals was free, like my books and everything was free. Like, I was
So like that.
yeah, like I felt like in a way, like my mind, I was so programmed to be a certain way for so long. And when everything like changed so fast, I think my inconsideration grew like for him, because his shit changed, but like in a way he was living the same, like
Kind of like so.
yeah, like he was still jigging. So a lot of times, like when Joe Dean would come up, it was like it's his escape or like his vacation. And like to me, I'm like, this shit just wrecked me. So I think over time, like my inconsideration like grew until like he started expressing me like what it was and what it was like, or how he was like the one dealing with everybody else's problems and shit like that. So I think that was definitely a trying time. Like there was never a thought in my mind like, damn, like I'm gonna lose the homie. It was just I did have like a lingering thought in my mind like, damn, it might get changed, and like I hope like, you know what I'm saying, he's cool. Like we changing together in a way to where it's like beneficial to ourselves. So, but I think that time is like they helped us grow together. Like we already hella close. Like
But it was just crucial for y'all to develop as men.
Yeah, because man, like, it was, I guess that's 3 years. That's like 3 years. And like,
It's a big change.
nah, no cap. Because like, I ain't even gonna lie, I wasn't even just Dave. Like, that time, like, I didn't go to college outside of Cincinnati. So like, everybody left.
Right.
So like, and me already being young and like having the mindset of like not giving a fuck about a lot of things, like it would have me like in between the right thing and the wrong thing. Like I was in culinary school, like my goal was still to go. Like I was in culinary school, I was working at Watson's Furniture at the same time. I was working night shift somewhere else. Like had 3 jobs, but outside of them 3 jobs, like I was doing bad shit. Like I was just in the streets. Like and then like every weekend I was going to see Dave. Like that was like you said, like that was my escape. Like I was living the life I was living, but when I went to go and see Dave, it was like a whole new world. It was like a, it was something I never seen before. People treated me a certain way. People treated me like I was a certain stature. Like Dave teammates like fucked with me. Like it was just like a thing where like I never seen a world like that because I'm back at home where people so envious, people hating, everybody's so independent. Like it's a couple times I tried to reach out to people in the city. Like I was getting let down after let down. Jobs weren't paying enough. I was going to school. Like it was just a lot. So like being able to go and see, bro, like them couple days, and sometimes I go just for the game and then go back home. Like it was everything, like, and that, and yeah, and that helped. You feel me? Like, that helped. I know he needed me. He was up there by himself. I know he know I needed him. I was down here by myself.
Right.
So you feel me? Like, what's the best thing? He can't leave where he at. I'm real. I'm based off of loyalty. My whole life is based off of loyalty, bro. If I'm going to support somebody, if I got the means, if it's $100 to fill up the tank there and back, I'm gonna go there and back. You feel me? I got $100. You know what I'm saying? So like, along with my piece, it gave him type of peace too, bro. And that helped us build stronger. But we really ain't even get to reunite until like
Graduation. Or
until he left. Till he left college.
So because there was even weekends where we would drive. It's 9 hours one way. We'll be in the car for 18 hours, and we're only there for 5.
right.
Like we're literally only there for either the game or the visit, and then we're right back in that car again. And even like those few hours felt like, okay, we're not home. Like
Oh God, and I probably missed like out of 3 seasons, probably missed like 4 games. And that's probably because of work or whatever random stuff. Like, I would have probably been to them other 4 games if I could.
Let's talk about Dave, when you realize junior year had a great season, had 3 great seasons, but junior year you really snapped, and you had to make that decision on whether you wanted to come back to school or go ahead and enter the draft. Like, what all played a part in making that decision? Like, did you want to go back for senior year at first?
I mean, I think naturally, like you want to, because you want to go. I left home to go to college in an unfamiliar place, and I got familiar. You get a chance to like come back to stay for another year. I could live in that familiar, like to be familiar again. It's fine. There's so many unknowns when you get that draft grade or like. So like I think the human and the emotional side of me is like
Stay with comfort.
yeah, but like the smart move that was gonna be beneficial to myself, the shelf life of my body, my family, bro. I mean, I was getting hit college for real. Like,
It's just
boys,
the way you play the
You were
game.
playing your
Yeah.
freshman year too,
Yeah,
so you pretty much played all 3 years.
yeah, bro. So like I was getting tackled by these, you know what I'm saying, by men. So I'm like, shit, and it's money. I'm like, I need to do whatever I need to do there and shit. Like I can help my family as much as I could. So I ain't really think too much about it. I'm like, it's on now. I was really waiting for the 3rd year. Like I was waiting for the 3rd year when I first got there.
To be like, that was, so no matter what, that third year was deciding if you was coming back or not, basically. So it's like, when you said you was waiting on it, it was just like,
Hell nah, it was more so like, which round I'm going.
okay,
And if I didn't have a round, I still was going.
still was going.
Still all good.
Because like at that point,
You always been the type to bet on yourself.
yeah, like it ain't nothing else that I'm gonna, it's either you like or you don't.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
Like,
Like speaking on the round stuff, like how did it feel to have that your name called that draft night
nah, it was
after a long combine training and really, like he said, betting on yourself, leaving out your junior year, not knowing where you're going to fall at in the draft?
It was surreal. You know what I'm saying? Because you get all these like draft grades and predictions, and I talked to a plethora of coaches. So in my head, I'm like, oh, shit, I just want to hear my name get called. Like I ain't really no picky dude. Like, and if my name is, it's not like exactly. So the first round went. I'm like, all right, then my homie's getting drafted. I'm like, all right, cool, that's dope. Second round, like, the homie's getting drafted. Third round, I didn't even think I was gonna get drafted. Well, my draft grade was a little higher than where I went, but I had a bad combine. but
Not a bad combine. They just said
I
you
have a
want that
combine to
for
my
you.
liking. But yeah, bro, I didn't. At that point, bro, it was too late. Yeah, bro.
Oh man, now.
So when it happened, bro, I'm like, damn. To hear it and then my family being there, it was like an experience. Like if anybody ever had an opportunity to experience, like I just hope that they do. Because like it's probably top 5 experiences in my life for sure.
Because I remember being there and you got the phone call. And I was scared at first because I saw the Bengals was on the clock. And you got that phone call when they were on the clock. And I think the Bears were like the next pick. And I was like, oh, man, he's going to stay in Cincinnati. I don't know if that's going to be how it's going to be rookie year and staying back home.
Yeah.
But as soon as you got off that phone, I remember you just dropped your head down like you were most, like
For sure.
it all finally hit you. Yeah.
It's like a flashback, like of all like the shit that happened, like from the moment that like I got the call, Coach Nagel for Ray, I'm like, that? I seen the Illinois phone number. Who is this? Oh, and then what they got at pick 82.
Yeah, because I think the Bengals were on the clock and you got that call.
83, 80 something. And Coach Nagel like, yeah. We traded up enough spots to get you, so I'm like, it's on. Like, it's on.
Because you were the Bears' first pick of that draft, correct?
Mm-hmm. So they grabbed me, dropped, and everything just flashed through my head. Like, all the, like, moments to where, like, I would, in a plain manner, say, like, I can't wait till I get drafted.
You know what I'm saying? Or all of them times, like, me and him on the goddamn air mattresses. And we just staring up at the ceiling like, bro, what we gonna do when we get caught?
Yeah.
And like for it all to like come into fruition and for it to happen, it's like one of them things like damn. But I snapped that up fast. Probably was in there for like 5 minutes.
Then it was like time to go to work.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I got straight. Went to the gym that night.
Speaking of calls, so that's like that was your introduction to the league, like the draft night. Jordan, how was it for you, or like how did the conversation go when Dave said, "All right, it's time for you to move up here and be my chef full time"? Like, how did that conversation
So
go?
it
Was you
was
ready?
really, so it really like wasn't like no set, like trying to think how to say this. So basically, like I said, I was in Cincinnati doing my thing. So I was doing whatever I could to make money, obviously save up and be in a position to even, if he even said something like that, I'd be able to go. But it didn't initially start like that. So and during the combine, I went to go visit Dave in the for the combine. And then while I was down visiting him in Florida during his combine training, we had like a long talk on the beach. And like at this time, I ain't gonna lie, I was like at crash out moment. Like I was ready to crash out. So I was like at my end, like of sanity at that moment. And at that time I was going through a lot of stuff. And me and Dave had a long talk on the beach. And I remember just being on the beach and then I was just telling him everything that was going on, how I was feeling, basically how I was fucked up. And then he was like, "Hey bro, like what you think about like staying down here while I'm down here? And then we can like start practicing your little private chef shit." Like, I'm like, fuck it, like, come on. I remember getting shit, going back home. Like, I never went back that next day. Packed all my shit.
We on car.
And we drove the car 16 hours, bro. Drove the car 15, 16 hours down there, bro. And then from there, like, it was just me, like, trying to figure things out. Like, going to the store and figuring out what to make and cooking that shit. And at first, at the beginning, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know nothing. I just knew like I know healthy foods and stuff like that because I was in cooking school. Like I know certain stuff, but I didn't know anything about like athletes. So I was just like doing a lot of figuring. It was like a lot of testing and a lot of different shit that we was trying to figure out together. But ultimately, like that whole situation was just like him figuring his stuff out and me figuring my stuff out. And then like even after that, it was a couple years before we actually like before this actually came a thing because I still have to go back and it was things I still have to take care of for me to make me feel like I was in the right position to help him. Because if I would have tried to do that early, I feel like I wouldn't have been in the right position to help him. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I would have just been like, still like, what use am I if I'm sitting here trying to learn the whole time and you got important stuff, you got weight limits, you got to do this, you gotta like you feel me? I can't do that. So like it took me going working in different jobs and trying private chef stuff with a couple of like one other person and then like working in the restaurant and deciding to myself, but I don't wanna work for nobody no more. Like I'm a you feel I'm gonna bet on myself, I'm gonna save up all my money, moved up to Chicago and then just took a risk and you feel me, the rest is history.
Do it mean more that y'all get to travel this journey with, your best friend, the guy y'all grew up together, brother, all of that, whatever you want to call it. Does it mean more that y'all on this journey together?
Hey, when first.
Yeah,
Like, do it hold more weight for you opposed to you having to hire an outside chef?
Oh no, for sure.
You feel me?
Just because like he just not no chef though. I
Right.
think he just get labeled as that because that's what he does. Like, or that's what people see.
Right.
Like he's far beyond a chef for me.
Right.
He's probably like more of a chef to other people. Like he's saved me in so many like aspects that people don't really understand, and that's not for them to understand either. But yeah, bro, like it makes to see like somebody believe in me more than I believe in myself. It give you another like a gear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Buddy's been the same way the whole time. Like, we done met a whole bunch of people that we thought was gonna be around us a long time. And they ain't here now.
Right.
When I was low, when nobody wasn't calling, like this he was calling every day. You know what I'm saying? When I was high, he was telling me to come back down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being somebody who can, like, having somebody to keep you accountable for yourself and to, like, always know, like, this shit can be worse, but, like, as long as it's worse for both of us, it's something. You know what I'm saying? So I never, like, felt like I was ever, like, there's times where I felt alone, but, like, not alone, like, just me. Like, it's always my alone just being like, oh, like, I just be enjoying it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it definitely make the whole process, like, you have way more gratitude for this whole experience because we went through everything together. Like, it's my dog. You know what I'm saying? So when it's all said, we playing, we laugh all the time about, like, my retirement party. And when I retire, like, what he gonna say, what's gonna be said. But it's like, I've been playing ball since I was 5 years old. I'm 27 now. Like, this is all I've been. It's not all I know. It's all I've been. So to be able to,
All you've done.
yeah,
You're
like,
more involved.
yeah, for sure, I'm formula. But to be able to, like, experience it with somebody authentic and genuine enough to still be here towards the back end of the ball and us seeing and experiencing stuff together. Like, I remember us coming into the league. We used to be like starstruck by so many people we seen. But now it's just like,
It's another part.
yeah, like, it's just cool. Like,
Come on, like,
yeah, like, it's just cool. Like, all right, they living like, not how they living, but like, they can be touched too.
Yeah.
They people. So, I don't know, I think this whole experience, it wouldn't be the same, and I wouldn't, like, enjoy it or be, like, in the position that I am now, me being 27 years old. You know what I'm saying? Being a successful father. I'm in my third contract. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm going into year 7, like, running backs don't do that. Everybody know that. So, like, I'm hella grateful for him. I'm grateful for, like, God granted me, like, the strength to be able to be who I am today, bro. So definitely had a major role. And I'm definitely grateful for him.
Joe. Yeah, like it's like always like since I've got older, bro, like I always tell myself take time to take a step back. Like I've been telling him a lot lately. Like just because we getting older and older and we doing this longer and longer, it's like I always take a chance to take a step back because it's like, bro, like just yesterday, bro, like we were some of the brokest people we knew. Like everybody ain't know that. You feel me? They ain't supposed to know. They ain't none of their damn business. But like going from that to seeing the things we seeing now and living the life we living now, like we ain't the richest, we still ain't the richest. You know what I'm saying? To some people we broke, we still ain't the brokest, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, like gratefulness, bro. Like I'm so grateful, bro, for this nigga, bro. And he just don't know. And I've been grateful for this nigga before now. I've been grateful for this nigga before the league, before college. You feel me? High school, like when we first created the bond that we created as strong as we did, bro. I was grateful that nigga then, bro, because I was going through stuff as a teenager. Like we figuring in the ages where we figuring stuff out. We figuring life out. We meeting girls. We getting our hearts broke, or you know what I'm saying? Like not necessarily getting our heart broke.
Nah,
Yeah, but like, bro, like those experiences, bro, like them is so powerful, bro, because those are the things that make you the man you are, bro. And being able to share that with somebody the whole fucking time, bro, and get older and be able to have the transition. So many motherfuckers change, bro. Like Dave is who he is, but so many motherfuckers around change. Like we change for the better. It's to us. That's why we so. You feel me? That's why we like this. You feel me? Like we see it. We getting better. We doing good. You feel me? Mentally, not even fuck finances. Fuck all that other shit, bro. Mentally, bro. To be where we was in high school and have the mindsets we had in high school, and also carry the ambition from high school to now, and to be able to change our minds. We done been through shit as an adult. Like as adults, like in the league, this nigga done been through plenty stuff. You feel me? As a chef for NFL players, I've been through plenty stuff. Like life, family, everything, bro. That shit just don't go away because a motherfucker got a little bit of money. You feel me? Like, we go through shit every fucking day, bro. Like, and the fact that I can just look over and look at that nigga, he know exactly how I'm feeling, and I know exactly how he's feeling. Like, we ain't got to read the room. I could tell by his response. He could tell by my response. He could tell if I'm just quiet for 2 seconds more. Like, if something wrong, bro, like, that shit, bro, that shit beyond anything, bro. Like, if I was dead broke, on my ass, homeless, bro, and I had my nigga with me, bro, I'd be straight. Like, no cap. Like, you feel me? Like, because I know we going to figure this shit out, nigga.
All right.
We went from that to this. If we go back down, nigga, what we got to do? We never got you feel me? We gotta go back up. You feel me? Like, but yeah, bro, this journey's special, bro. And it's special, bro, to have a good support system. And not just only Dave. I know me and Dave on the podcast talking about our relationship, bro, but all the solid motherfuckers, bro, who stayed 100% loyal, bro, and never, like, had no ill intent or any negativity towards us, bro. Yeah, y'all know.
That's a shout out to y'all that's close to them.
bro.
So don't think they got
all type of way.
A real nigga ain't never gotta say they real, bro.
Yeah.
A real nigga ain't never gotta say they real.
Y'all know who he talking.
Brothers know who they are.
Oh God.
Free
dead.
Answer your question.
So pivoting back to that, so you get into the NFL, boom, we all find out Jordan bringing our niece, the first one in. This is right before he comes to Chicago. He's trying to save up to get up there. Boom, he has a Daze. So how was that transition of you finally was able to get to where you needed to go in? Daze comes, you bring her to Chicago, you start your private chef career for real, not just for Dave, but other players while also juggling being a father.
Pressure's a long question, bro.
Like,
what is the question?
I got it. But like pressure, bro. It's like, boom, my daughter come out. Day I saw her, only thing I could think of is what I'd do to anybody who tried to harm her, or anybody who tried to take her away from me, or anybody who couldn't live up to the expectations of loving her like shit I will, or you feel me? Like, it's just like the transition from moving to Cincinnati to Chicago was so easy because me going and taking a chance with the child was just like, nigga, you can't fuck up. Like, you fuck up, your daughter hungry. And at that time, I was with my baby mama, so it's like, your family, like, they gonna be hungry, nigga. Like, what you gonna do? You done brought them 5 hours away from home
To bet on yourself.
to bet on myself, and you can't deliver. What type of man would I be if I didn't work my hardest and try to do the things I had to do to succeed for my family? Like, I even told myself I get a job at motherfucking McDonald's and max out hours if I had to. As long as my family eats.
Because that lifestyle in Chicago is definitely a lot more
expensive. Man, what? Expensive, bro. Expensive, bro. Expensive.
So, how did fatherhood change you? And Dave, before you became a father, how proud were you of Jordan watching him grow as a man and be a father?
Yeah. I think for me, like, seeing like a human like care so much in so many different directions to other people, meant to be able to like have this little baby girl like soften a man's heart, and to see like me being in his life and see like the transitions that he made, like as a man, he was already like hardened already because of the shit that he experienced individually, the shit that we experienced together, like, so he already had a way that he seen the world. But when Zay Zay got here, like, you can see like it softened his heart, and he started to like care less about the things that didn't matter and care more about the things that did, and it was her. And it was like, I was just super proud to see like him being the man that he always envisioned himself to be. He's still being that to this day. And like, you don't get a result from that by like how he don't see that result by me telling him that. He see that result by like how Zay is towards him. Like, you can hear it in her voice when she say her daddy name. Like, when she gets scared, the first person she runs to is her daddy. Like, I remember when Zay was a kid and when she was a baby, Jordan used to come to the back door and Zay had to start. She'd cry when Jordan left. Now she cried a lot more when her mama left. Just to know, like, she felt safe with Jordan, and like that's who she wanted to be around, and that's who she wanted to be with. That made me like it was confirmation to me, like he doing a good job. He doing his job.
Mm-hmm.
He doing his job. She see this man like a superhero, and I always told myself like, I want to do it like that. I want my daughter and my son to look at me like how Zay look at
Joe,
her daddy.
how you feel like it changed you, Joe?
Shit, like Dave said, bro, like, and this go back to like B saying like it was a time where like before I moved, like I was at that end of like feeling like I didn't care about nothing no more. Like having Zay, like as cliche as it sound, bro, like having my daughter gave me purpose, bro. Like I didn't care, bro. Like I just really didn't care. Like whatever I was doing or how I was doing and how I was moving, like it didn't matter, bro. Cause like I didn't have anybody like
That's just what it was
you
at the
feel
time.
me? Like it shit, if I go to jail or if I die or something or whatever, if I'm broke or I'm just it's me. You feel me? Like having a daughter, it's like, whoa, I gotta be here.
Mm.
I gotta stay alive. I gotta make this much money. I gotta and it just worked for itself. Like, bro, like that shit, like real life changer, bro. Like if you a man with a solid mind, bro, it'll affect you instantly, bro. I don't like
Just straighten you
I
out
don't, bro.
for
I
sure.
don't get how you feel me. Like I don't get how niggas can have these kids, bro, and not love their kids, bro. Like I understand situations ain't always perfect, this and that, bro, but genuine love, bro, without even asking, bro. Like I can look at my daughter eyes, bro, and I know it ain't no question how much she loved me ever, bro. I ain't never got a question how much my daughter loved me, bro, because I put all my love into her, bro. And that's how it's supposed to be, and that's how it is, bro. I ain't gotta have a motherfucker tell me I'm doing a good job or none of that, bro, because this is what the fuck I'm supposed to do. She called me daddy. The birth certificate say daddy. The blood say daddy. You feel me? I'm gonna do what the fuck I gotta do. So yeah, it's life changing, bro.
You fast forward. Now what? About a couple years later,
Yeah.
y'all get that call. Dave, you get that call. You on the clock. It's your turn.
Yeah,
How
bro.
did you feel?
I didn't have like a
Like excited or anything?
nah. I didn't have the experience that like the people where I come from had.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you hear a baby, like it's a daunting thought in
Like
your mind.
scary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially where we from. People having kids too early, people having kids with the wrong people.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was blessed to be able to have like my gift of my son by like a wonderful and amazing woman, which is his mom, but like in a place to where I could have a kid. So like I think for me, I was already ready.
Mm-hmm.
Like my niece, that was my baby. She's still my baby. Like so at that point it was she got her little partner now. But when Man Man got here, I thought it was gonna be like a different feeling. Like, like people tell you like you gonna hold the baby in your hand and just gonna feel like everything. I didn't have that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't have that. I just was like, damn, I got my little nigga here. Like, damn, dude, he got clothes. Yeah, like let me make sure his car seat cool. Like like
It was back to work, huh?
yeah, like your alertness, like it just heightens because I'm just like, all right, I'm not just thinking for myself now.
Yeah.
Like,
Thinking for a whole village.
look at
You
this.
talking about me?
Come on, bro. He finna talk y'all heads off. Come here. You cook, bro. Say hi.
You said y'all spoke me up, woke me up.
So I think like ultimately for me, just being able to be able to see like another human, like he mine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, bro. Like having my kid, bro, is the best thing that ever happened to me, and it's super cliche, but like anybody who ever got that experience, man, they know what I'm talking about.
It's a different feeling for sure.
Yeah. So there was a lot of transitions around Jew. So you have Jew, and you're at the end of your tenure in Chicago. You got to make a decision if you want to stay in Chicago or you want to test the free agency market. So how was that change for you going from a city that drafted you to going to a new place? You just had your son. Jordan's also moving too. He's got his situations going, and now he's got to find new clientele because he bases his work out of the players that were there. So now he has to uproot. So how was that pivot for change for y'all as far as like, okay, I just had my son. I'm going to a brand new city. I don't know how they're going to receive me yet. And then Jordan, how was that change for you? I gotta go find new clientele. I gotta not say you weren't grinding, but I gotta get a whole new plethora of athletes.
Was it exciting or scary?
Nah, it wasn't scary at all because I know who I am. Like I know.
Right.
It was more so like, but everybody don't really know. Like when I was in Chicago, like everybody think that Chicago offered me the deal that I wanted. I didn't. Bro, when I first got on the phone with them folks offered me two for four, 2 for 8.
There was
Something crazy.
I forget about.
It was something crazy. It was 2 for 4.
So they lowballed the hell out of you.
Yeah, it was like 2 for 4, 2 for 5 and a half. I'm like, bro, are you like
That's disrespectful.
Said
it was OD disrespectful.
Especially since you was the first running back really there in some years.
See?
Really,
and you outplayed your
running that ball.
road.
Like that go to like timing, like how grimy some of the aspects of the league that people don't know is. Like you value one until like it come time for you to collect. So I wasn't scared at all. It was more so like what's on the other side. Like let me flip the page, whether it was gonna be Chicago or Detroit. But like I kind of knew it wasn't gonna be Chicago because I didn't get drafted by
The regime,
Yeah, I didn't get drafted by that staff and the new staff. They ain't really like fuck with me for real. So and I felt that. And then the general manager there, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really mess with me either. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like so I talked to Detroit. Coach Cam went out talking bad. They just kept going up. It just kept going up. And the running back market was trash around that time.
That was during that time where running backs.
Yeah,
That was that off season. Yeah,
years,
one year too early.
Right.
They just kept going numbers. So I'm like, all right, they really want me here. So I'm like, shit, you trying to go to Detroit? I asked my son, she trying to go to Detroit? She said, well, I'm with it. Like, so I went to Detroit, went to go see Detroit, and took off from there.
Did you know instantly that y'all had something special or
For sure. When I got there, I knew Detroit was different when we played them the last year, and they hopped us.
That was the year they won 8 in a row, right?
yeah.
It wasn't.
They knocked. That's the year they knocked Aaron Rodgers out the playoff.
Like it's the way
Well,
that they
going
played
to
the
playoffs.
game. They played the game like
What a different
changed the
attitude.
whole script, bro. Y'all not finna keep trying us like we not. They changed the whole thing. I wanted to be a part of it.
And I went to on camp. I'm like, these niggas cold. But the transition for me, I'm gonna say this again. I ain't like, bro. I'm so confident, bro. Like, I just knew I was gonna be straight. Like, I understand, like, starting over a hard thing to do, bro. But when your mind is to do anything but fail, bro, like, it's like you're gonna find a way, bro.
So you
Like,
just needed to get in the dough.
straight hustle, bro.
That
Like
was it.
all I need to do is see faces and be able to talk to somebody, bro, and I'm gonna be all right.
So it was just another city for you
You
to
feel?
take
I'm a
over.
genuine person, bro, and I really set out to really help the people, bro. And I don't come out, I don't walk into a place and say, "Hey, y'all, I'm a chef." You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of person, bro. Like I regular conversation, bro. And if it come up, it come up. Sometimes people even like bring it up, like so, like as natural as organic as possible, bro. I try to be in the places I need to be while I'm supporting him, bro. And if people see me, and if I so happen to meet people, that's what it is, bro. But I'm not like the transition is easy for me, bro. Like I said, once I had my baby, bro, it was like there's no way I will fail. There's no way I will fail, bro. Like I've had the pleasure. What's up, fool? I have the pleasure, like to not work for nobody, bro. And like now that I think about it, bro, I ain't worked for nobody in like 5 years, bro. So it's just like, bro, and I never look back. So it's just like even that
don't work for me, bro. We are partners.
partners, bro.
People need to know that he don't work for me.
For sure, we do this shit together, bro. So moving, that's easy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just gotta feel like keep my confidence, bro. The day that I don't have the confidence that I have, bro, that's where I'm scared, and I feel like my cooking should always do the talking, bro. You can get presented with a million opportunities, and I'm gonna say this again to all them people that think handouts is handouts, bro. You can get a million opportunities, bro. But what you do with that opportunity, bro, is up to you, bro. Bill Gates can come up to you and say, "Hey, I got a job for you." But if day one you fuck up that job, bro, it's over.
That's on you,
It's
not
over.
him.
So you feel me? I just got to do what I got to do at all times, bro, and I'm gonna be straight.
And people don't understand either. Like Jordan, we partners, but like I hold him to a high standard. Like so, it wasn't no like rather so. All right, whatever is whatever. Nah, bro. Like if I'm gonna be doing this the way I'm doing it, you better be doing it at a certain level too. Because if we want to go where we want to go, I gotta challenge you. You gotta challenge me. We gotta have uncomfortable conversations.
And we've had them.
Yeah, we gotta. If it's something I don't like that he doing, we gotta have that conversation.
Yeah.
We may argue about it, but like it's heard, it's said. He have his understanding. At the end of the day, like we're just trying to improve, and I think change a lot of times is uncomfortable because it's new. But like, bro, if I'm not challenging him, I'm doing a disservice to myself, and I'm doing a disservice to him, allowing him to get content and complacent. So I don't know. I think it's he always had this confident aura about him. Sometimes you think it's overly confident.
Huh?
You know, I know. But like, you need that though, bro. Like, because that be like where that belief come in. Like, when I don't see it in myself, Jordan confident enough to be like, bro, like, you tripping. Like, let me pull up the numbers or like, bro, let me show you. Like, just to remind you a little bit. Like, it's easy to get discouraged when you're in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? When everything ain't going your way. And you
Right.
find that anything to like leech on emotionally to try to make you whatever emotion you experience to like feel that way. And Jordan, bro, he do a good job, like an incredible job of like letting me know, like, bro, you tweaking if you don't think you are who you think you are or who I think you is. So
Roll the tape.
yeah,
Roll the tape. Roll the tape.
So, and this does not have to be football related. This is strictly life. What are some goals that you have set, and what does the next couple years look like for y'all as far as a tandem, a duo, and also individually?
So life, like outside of work, you know what I'm saying? Life wise, I just plan to, I want to keep, continue to do the best I can, being a father and trying to show my baby certain things and learn more about her learn more about me. I need to be better with patience when it comes to my baby. So like, I got goals like to, kind of like, everybody learn how to be a father. It's my first time being a father. You know what I'm saying? So like, I want to just continue to grow with my baby, bro. I want to continue to help her grow smarter, help her grow stronger, bro. And I want to continue like the love, bro. I want to continue just pouring love into my baby, bro. Like as far as life goes, bro, I just want the best possible situation for my baby, whether it's finances, whether it's living situation, whether it's environment, bro. Any of that, bro. I want her happy, 100% happy, bro. And whoever I'm with in the future, bro, same, bro. Like I'm very family oriented, and that's why my loyalty stays so strong for the people around me, bro. Because that's how my mind run, bro. If it ain't
Means so
ran off
much.
loyalty, it's nothing. So like, yeah, bro. Like life wise, I just want a better structure for the fam, like, and then work wise, bro. I just want to be better than I am now, like always. Even if I make $1 million in a year, I want to make $3 million the next year, and then $5 million a year after that, and then 20 million. You feel me? Like
No, it's
just
Growth.
always growth,
Growth.
bro. Always growth, bro. I think I'm doing a good job doing what I'm doing, and in the next couple of years, bro, I just want to do it at a higher rate, bro. I want to step back and have motherfuckers working with me and working for me, so I ain't gotta. So I can be more with my baby and be more there for Dave when he need me in certain times, and you feel me? Like just elevation, bro. Growth all around.
Elevation.
that's real.
Um, I won't tell my short terms because those are personal.
That's fair.
My long term goal that I like is a constant thing that I work on every day is allowing like the foundation of my feelings and emotion to like reside on happiness.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's undermined. I think happiness is a hard thing to harness when you don't understand the simple things are typically better than the more complex things that we think we need in our life. But bro, like just being able to be the best version of myself every day, like and seeing a mistake and realizing like it's a mistake, it's okay to happen. Not letting it continue to happen because that becomes a habit then. But I'm saying just being able to live a complete life of like simplicity. Like I'm a simple man. I don't need a lot, bro. I just wanna live a life worth living to where my son sees me, in a certain dimension to where he feels like I want to be like my dad. Like that's my goal. We think we need in our life, but bro, like just being able to be the best version of myself every day, like and seeing a mistake and realizing like it's a mistake, it's okay to happen. Not letting it continue to happen because that becomes a habit then. But I'm saying just being able to live a complete life of like simplicity. Like I'm a simple man. I don't need a lot, bro. I just wanna live a life worth living to where my son sees me, in a certain dimension to where he feels like I want to be like my dad. And that's my goal. To like teach him, to show him, I'm saying, learn him the way that, I need to so that I can give him the necessities that he needs so when he gets older, he can be far better than what I.
I like that.
Like that too.
So as far as just like in your guys' craft, just gonna ask just a little question. So what would you say to you, one of your biggest moments in your football career? And then Jordan, what would you say would be one of your biggest moments in your private chef career? As far as like a highlight moment, like
Most
like
memorable
yeah,
moment
like it could
to
be a
you.
play, it could be somebody you cook for, it could be whatever.
I'm probably gonna say for me is when we played when it was high school. Man, far back then.
Banger.
And I threw that gang right past the tank. And I didn't even look at it. I just threw it.
Just throw it.
Go by that, run that play by
You
me.
know he's gonna catch it.
What was the situation?
Situation
Like so slack.
wasn't like laid down. No, he was going
Rest in peace, D.
I don't know that.
12-6. Cause we won 13-12.
I remember everything, y'all.
I remember too.
You know like that. 20
Something like that.
Not too deep.
What?
Man.
It felt like it was in the air forever though.
Because look, you let me tell it. I was about to say it was a 50-yard bomb. That was a thing. But it was the one. But I kind of knew like we used to like because they ain't had nothing left. Like they had a trick play
At the beginning of the game.
Yeah, like I'm like this whole this they cooked. We're going more than and the whole majority came out, showed up, bro. It was big, bro.
That was one of the thickest, coldest games ever.
I'm like, this gonna defy like who I am. If we don't win right here, like I'm not who I say I am. And I took that drop.
That was young Dave.
Man.
At that time. Turned around and I threw it, bro. I ain't care. Just do it. I did it right where he can really get it. And got that low and I opened my eyes. I looked to the left. And I was trying to see what crowd was going off because it was split. Like, damn, they going nuts. We just won the game. Tank up there throwing the falls.
Tank the phone.
Shout out Tank, man.
It was a walk-off touchdown too, wasn't it?
That's
Basically.
there too.
That was
Yeah.
11-16.
That was right a week before.
50, it was 16.
A week before.
Yeah, because it was like late night, early morning.
Yeah, but
Sure.
for me, I would say, okay, yeah. So I would say it's Cincinnati State. I worked in the cafeteria and I was like the lead cook of the cafeteria. Like I control everything in the front. Like and I cooked in front of people. And I had a lot of everyday customers. And there was this one dude, his name is ironic. His name James Brown.
Okay.
Now, it's all right, it's a white guy named James Brown. I'll make that clear now. But anyway, he was like, I don't even remember his major. Like if he ever see this, like quote me on it, but like it's like engineer, like something other than what I was.
Mhm.
But anyway, every day he would come in and he would just tell me to cook him whatever. Like he would like make me something you would eat. And
Right.
I don't know. I just go back there and just start putting stuff together, seasoning it, throw whatever sauce he wanted on it, and then every day he'd come back and tell me how fire it was. Like so, then he came up to me with this idea. He was like, "What if I He was like, "What you think if I like maybe like start like just reposting videos of other people cooking?" And I was like, "You feel me? Like I don't know him that much. Like, I just know him enough. Like I see him like every other day. You feel me? He come get food 10 minutes." Don't see him no more. You feel me? Like, so I'm like, I'm never one to hate on nobody or tell nobody they can't do nothing. And I'm like, bro, do that. Like, that's what you want to do that. And then like the next day he came back to me and was like, can I record you like grilling? I got a name for my page. Like, can I record you grilling on the grill? I'm like, come on, like, yeah. Like man, 4 years, 5 years later, I'm on Instagram scrolling.
Is that the barbecue dude?
Yeah. So I'm on Instagram just scrolling, and then like a random page pop up, and it said Grill Nation. And in my head, like I'm like, oh damn, they done finesse my boy name, like Grill Nation, like dang, my boy. And this one it was just Facebook. Like he was doing all this on Facebook. So I'm not thinking like Instagram, like
He done switched on.
yeah, like I'm thinking it's just like another page. So I go to the page and it's talking about James Brown. I'm like, ain't no way in hell there's
That's
another nigga named
James
James Brown. With the Grill Nation. Man, tell me what the nigga had like 2.1 million followers. I'm like what's going on, right?
Yeah.
This is God. Like it's crazy. I think I have to be meant to see this, bro. He on live while I'm on his page. I click on his page. He telling the story about how he started the page, and he talking about me.
You.
Like I just so happened to click on it, bro. I screen recorded and everything. Like I just so happened to click on it. He's like, yeah, it's this guy at Cincinnati State. His name was Chef Jordan. Like I was telling him everything I wanted to do, and he was like with it, and he really like motivated me to do that. And now this motherfucker getting endorsements from like butchers,
All type of stuff.
kitchen equipment, this and that, and he got 2.1 million followers, bro. And he got ads on Instagram, like
Just run.
just doing his
That's
thing,
crazy.
bro. And like to me, that's like wow, because it's like I didn't even know what I was doing for him. Like
Right.
I was really motivating him and like inspiring him to cook. And I never knew it. And the fact that years later I can randomly go on your page and you telling people how much you respect me and how much I did for you and not even knowing, bro, that's a humbling experience for me, bro, in the cooking world, bro. Cause me just being this young black dude, and at that time I was a little bit more ignorant, but like it's just like, damn, like he seen me that way, me being who I was, and I was able to help this grown ass man figure out what he wanted to do in life, and now his family able to eat and live off me just telling him like, yeah, bro, go make that
Go do that.
motherfucking Facebook, bro. Like that's cool. So yeah, that's my
Moment.
that's my moment.
Hey, then. Got anything else?
Yeah, I do. I just I wanna have a little fun real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna just throw some random names at y'all. Random. Most of them gonna be like close to y'all.
Both of them are individual.
Both of them.
Okay.
Just give a quick
So
little
the same person.
first thing that come to mind. Yeah.
Okay.
We start slight. Uncle Mike.
That nigga be doing that little laughing. Come here, over here. What he be doing?
Vanju.
I got yeah. Shit.
Tyree Elliott.
The world we in. Shit, we in they world. Are you Elliott?
Yeah.
Still to this day, the best football player I ever played with.
That nigga. Y'all moms.
Shit, my heart. The reason. Shit, the first reason. Not that.
NFL.
Not for long.
I feel love.
Family.
Loyalty. I'm the same. Loyalty is everything.
Loyalty. Last one. Y'all purpose.
You, baby. I don't know. Easy. I don't know.
Kids.
My nephew, Jordan, my baby, my family, Callie, Mike. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be able to like talk about me to people and have a sense of pride and being able to be proud because I am who I am outside of the game of ball. Yeah, like just who I am as a person, as a human. Of course, like I've made my mistakes, but being able to love me unconditionally for my very existence. You know what we do.
Just as a person.
I like that.
Sure. Mike?
Honestly, I just had one little kind of like he did. So we're Spill the Beans podcast. So it's a Spill the Beans question.
Uh-oh.
Make it fire.
Mike on one of this.
Well, I wasn't sure if y'all had one at all, but just one Spill the Beans on
I
just
do.
a locker room moment that was so funny that you could talk about.
Mind blowing. Like that. It was like
some Spill the Beans. It could be high school. It could be whatever.
When I was in high school,
you better say what I think.
said one that you can tell.
One that you tell.
You can tell this one. 'Cause I think I know where it's going.
2 days, fool. And we had a coach named Marquez Nelson.
Coach Nails.
Coach Nelson, bro. He used to play ball. He was a dog.
He was. Definitely was.
You know, he was an asshole.
He was, bro. When he first got there, bro, he was.
He's the type that
Annoying big brother.
Smack your sandwich out your hand. He eating one. Like just doing dumbass shit, like a spray water on your feet,
White.
the regular shoes kind of deal. Like,
Right.
are you too old to be like, I love you.
You running sprints. You running sprints or crouch like if somebody jump outside, you got some back. He the type coach to push you and make you jump. Like just childish stuff, bro.
I got this right idea. Like, shoot, he gonna get asshole today. I'm gonna be an asshole today. So we had 2 days when it was legal. Still doing illegal shit.
Man.
And we got done with our first practice and we was getting lunch, which was like sandwiches and some chips, and we had our little water break. And bro, we got these free little water bottles. It was opaque. They were white though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had Mouthy on them.
I got one of them.
And I'm like, bro, let's see if I can get this. See if I can get this nigga to slip up. So I filled this water bottle with ice, cold water, hair conditioner, shampoo.
Oh man.
Mustard.
Lotion, pickle juice.
Then we topped it up.
Oh, y'all did hell
And I shook it up and it was cold.
Put hella ice in it.
Outside of the
Make it
bottle.
look like it was beautiful.
Yeah, bro. And it was a hot day.
That's the water I've been waiting for.
And me knowing Nelson, bro, I baited him so smooth. Because I went in the coach's locker room. I'm like, bro, it's hot as hell outside. I sat down in the chair. I'm like, it's hot as hell outside. And I got the water in my hand. I'm like, I'm shaking it up so he can hear the ice. I'm like, it's hot as hell. I'm like, got him. And he's like, oh yeah, it's hot. And he came to me, he snatched the water bottle in my hand. I'm like, you always trying to take something from somebody. Like, I don't understand it. Here, you can have something, bro. So, the whole thing filled up with a bunch of shit. He shook it up and he drunk it. He drunk it and he stopped. He looked at me like, What did he say after that, bro? Bro, we left, and I'm like, damn, bro, I might just get the whole team like extra effort.
Hell yeah, you
Up
did.
downs. I did, bro. Coach Kyle started laughing.
Laughing.
He said, "That's what he get."
Feel
And that was probably
it.
like probably one of the funniest like things I ever experienced in the locker room with somebody.
I'm trying to think. Oh, not in the locker room. But this high school football too, bro. Shout out to Amir Earth.
I said, Amir.
Bro, listen, man. So we had like a badass football team. We was good, but we was like bad. Like niggas had some behavior issues.
Except our football team.
Trouble.
We was the beyond scared straight.
Yeah, we got sent to,
shout out to healthy football,
yeah,
y'all.
we got sent to Paris Island Marine training for I don't even. That was
I guess for
summer.
discipline.
That was during
Yeah.
the summer, right? Yeah, for discipline.
Shout out Dave, cutting that trip, bro.
For discipline. And we was at the Paris Island, bro, and they had us doing confidence course. They had us running, and they had us doing all this different shit, bro. So
It sound like a scared straight program.
nah, for real. So some of these niggas,
That was the idea.
so it was hot. It was like 100 degrees. We had on black sweatsuits, bro.
No, we had on a black shirt and gray pants.
Okay, yeah.
The
thick pants. All right, so it's hot. Niggas getting aggravated. The Marines yelling at us and shit, like telling us what to do. And some of these niggas ain't having it, right? So
They're like, fuck that.
yeah, so I think somebody got in trouble first.
Big O.
Yeah. O got in trouble, and this nigga like they like hit the bench or something. They made us run
To the fence.
Yeah, to the fence, and O was just standing there. He like, what are you doing? He like, I ain't about to do that. It did. The Marine dude like, fuck, like, what you mean, bro? And then I don't know how my brain kind of foggy. I don't know how Mir ended up intercepting and getting yelled at too in this. And then the Marine told him to do something. And he said, yes, sir. And the Marine was like, no, you say aye, sir. And Mir was like, aye, sir. Like he's about to start crying and shit. Like, damn, like, are you good? Like that shit was hilarious, bro. That shit, bro. That whole trip, bro. That was probably like the funniest, like continuous
The most fun
moments,
trip
bro.
I
Like
took with a group.
I never laughed so hard for like 5 days straight, bro. That shit was hilarious, bro. Shout out to the 20. I guess that's 2014, 15.
That was the 2015, 2016.
Yeah, 2015, 2016 little Paris Island trip to Georgia and all that, bro. Y'all the truth,
I
bro.
got
Y'all
a
funny as
beans
hell.
question.
Spill the beans.
We're going to settle this once and for all.
Oh my God.
Feathers, rough.
Uh-oh.
Please, the both of y'all.
God.
Top 5 my healthy football players.
Okay.
My healthy. Just my healthy. Or if you want to take it a notch, you can just do top 5 that you've played with, period. Because you play with a lot of
I was going to do
talented
top
people.
5 melody because this can get better.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna
play-
get in advance.
Ain't no
Leave me the fuck alone.
We ain't holding
Top 5.
Listen, in advance, cause I know all you OGs finna come out the woodworks, and y'all know which.
I ain't never
Hey,
seen
and look, and y'all know which OGs I'm talking about.
One boy, Will Johnson.
Chill the fuck out, cause I ain't gonna lie. We probably would have gave y'all that work, Paul. Anyway, we probably would have did y'all dirty anyway. But
Dave, I said you can do all. He said, "Nah, I'm just stick to mine." He's like thinking about all the players he played with. I'm like, nah,
and to be frank, for real, fool, like I'm not gonna name nobody I ain't seen play. So y'all could be right. Like it could be somebody out there that played in my house.
and I feel the same way. I don't name people that I didn't see.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That paid the way for us, but I'm gonna name mine. Obviously Tyree. Sweet.
That's Javier. Hobbs, y'all know.
Is this in order or this just?
This just 5.
Just 5.
That's
That's a tough two right there.
Tyrese.
Do the lackeys count as 1?
That's fair. I take that. Nobody know which one either you talking about. So it's
But
like
even when you go to the game, nobody just ever be like, Jordan.
They say
lackey. It's the lackeys. If one made the tackle, they both made it. Like,
the lackeys.
okay. That's 3.
taking yourself out, right?
Yeah. A lot of niggas gonna hate, man.
I'm playing real.
Well, you sound like you already got yours on.
I mean, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it because I real good linebacker, player for real, bro. And niggas not gonna like who I say.
You gotta play with a real good safety.
I know who it is. I just want to make sure that I'm being honest enough with myself to what I'm doing. We got 2 left.
Yeah,
2 left.
you got
Come on,
Tyree,
sit up.
Sweet, the Lackeys. You got 2 more.
Daddy?
I want to say Tuck, but I don't because I hadn't seen him enough.
Okay, that's
I didn't
fair.
see him play enough. I heard everything that he did. My brother told me everything that he did. So Tuck, he gonna be my honorable mention.
Honorable mention, I'll take that.
And I can say the same thing about Real because
I ain't really snapped to
much
that
until you gone. Until you was gone.
Yeah.
We got the honorable mention list. It's cool.
Yeah.
He said my name first.
I got records.
I did. He broke my record.
Did I still got them?
That's true. That's
I'm
true.
probably gonna say
I still got 2.
y'all probably not gonna agree with this, but shit, this is my opinion. I'm gonna say Tank because he can he ain't gotta know a bunch of routes to go catch the ball.
He gonna go get it.
But he gonna get it for sure. Like hands gonna go get it.
He's gonna be very excited to see that.
And then my last one, but surely not least, Cook.
So we got Tyree, Hav, Lackeys, Tank, and Brian Cook.
Yeah.
For anybody that doesn't know, Brian Cook went to my healthy with these boys.
Cincinnati.
From Cincinnati.
That's a solid list. I know somebody. that's gonna.
I was just. I know somebody
that's not gonna really like that.
Be mad at the motherfucker when you see it, and the person who affected the most by this know who the fuck I'm talking about.
Your cousin?
He talking about Doogie.
Oh, I love you, Doogie. I love you, man. You my big bro.
Hello, Dave.
You big bro.
Wait, hold on.
He said, hold on. Doogie Jack, he's about to call me right now.
Doogie Duke. I ain't gonna lie to you. Doogie and he up 3-5.
See, he
So
gonna
what you gonna put Brian at? Okay,
See,
so
he
he gonna be flirting with Tank. They won. They like the Lackeys.
But it's not.
It's an offense and a defense.
No, it's not.
Not an order. I'm just saying.
I got an offense and a defense.
I got an
offense.
not in order, but
the Lackeys and then the Jacksons.
I got honorable mentions though. I got 5 and then 2 honorable mentions.
Okay.
Damn, it's a lot of dudes.
So I'm gonna go.
My husband produced, if y'all ain't know.
No order.
Forgot about
Dave Montgomery. I'm gonna say the full names. Tyree Elliott, Darrell Williams.
I'm trying to tell you, I was like that, man. Stop saying.
I ain't gonna lie. Through me personally, like, cause this is another thing too. Like practice, you see some unbelievable.
You
shit.
definitely do.
Like, so for all the OGs too, like, I didn't get to see y'all at practice, so I ain't get to see all y'all games. I ain't get to see all the unbelievable shit y'all did. But I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Tupac.
Oh yeah, Pac.
Let me tell you, bro. That nigga Tupac at safety, bro. He played a little quarterback too in junior high, but listen,
in junior high,
bro was different, bro. Bro was at the ball. I don't know how. I don't
some
know
people
where,
just athletes,
but bro, he was the best ball hawk I ever seen. In practice, the nigga was playing around, getting in the little fake skirmishes and shit, and still
go get a pick,
doing everything, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, Pac different and hoop too. Let's not get that twisted. That nigga cold. Kenneth English, if y'all don't know the name, sorry, Pac. You my nigga too.
Man, you hot.
Hey, it gotta be perspective though. It gotta be perspective.
Nah, but I'm saying, you don't never know.
That's false. Dave, Tyree, Real, Pac.
You say Pac, you gotta say Doogie.
See, that's the thing. That's why Doogie gonna be
I know
mad.
you don't.
You saw play. And bro, you got to think about it, bro. In the SWAC and what was we before? SWAC.
The FAVC.
Yeah,
we was FAVC and then y'all went SWAC.
We had 1 year FAVC.
Right.
But
your freshman year?
Who?
I don't think I was ever. Yeah, freshman year we played Aiken and now. Yeah, it was FAVC. But
I ain't never was FAVC.
But damn, what I was about to say. You
going 5th.
Your fifth
Damn,
person.
I forgot who my fifth was.
Who you said? Me, Dave,
Cook wasn't Cook.
Pop.
Cook. Nah, I didn't say Cook yet.
You said Hobbs? Did you say Hobbs?
You ain't say
Cook was gonna be my honorable mention, but it's for a reason. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. In our conferences, bro, it wasn't really nothing for the defense to really do besides tackle.
Yeah.
So like Pac, he was able to do big shit because we was playing teams in the playoffs and they was throwing the ball a lot. So like in my years, it wasn't really that much passing going on. So I played safety, nigga. I was getting like 10 tackles.
Yeah.
So like niggas weren't throwing the ball in the air. So defense is hard for me to pick a defensive player, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then like
Danny.
I forgot about Danny, but Danny was cold, but he was pure hitter.
Did you see Wiggity play?
Barely.
Tyrell Hines.
Barely got to
Feel
see him.
different. He was with
So
me.
I'm gonna just go. My last one gonna be. I'm gonna go Cook. Cook was gonna be my honorable mention because most of the crazy shit I seen him do was like unscripted. Like that shit was not in the game. Like I just see this nigga do some wild ass routes or wild ass mousing niggas, ball hawking like in 7-on-7s and in practice. And I didn't really get to play with him so much in the game. I only got to play with him for 1 year in the game. So it's just like. But that nigga in the league now, so you feel me? And I always knew that little nigga was gifted. You feel me? Just call the pick in the
Let's call it.
Look, bro, you feel me? He always had hands, bro. He was just one of the most athletic players on the team. Always. He just was the smallest one. So once he got his size, bro, it was up, bro. And shout out to Lonnie, bro. Honorable mention as the youngest cold nigga I seen because he was a freshman playing with us.
He was young,
and he was getting sacks and shit. So shout out to Lonnie Phelps, man. He was putting in work, young boy.
I like them five.
So yeah.
Did you already disclose y'all five already?
Nah, not on the pod, but I will disclose one.
All right, Real. Get ready for this backlash.
Go ahead, Real.
Y'all know I don't care. And I'm gonna look at the camera when I see it.
You can't put yourself on the list.
Who can't?
You. You can't put yourself on your own list.
I don't know. The list. Not for them. All right, one. Tyree. It's like 1A, 1B. So I'm gonna go Tyree 1A, Dave 1B. 2. I'm gonna go Ha. Like, bro. I swear, if Hob was
shout out to Hob. I ain't say him, but Hob was one of the coldest niggas I seen, bro. I swear to God.
Definitely Hob.
3. I'm gonna go my dog, J-Wall. He was the only one my senior year that started both ways. Every game started both ways. 4. I'll go Pop. For me, Pop the coach safety I've seen. Doogie ain't gonna like that, but I already told Doogie this.
That's why I say mine for last.
He stayed in the league, but Cook was the first time I seen like a tribal corner. Like he played corner junior year, senior year. It was like, all right, you don't gotta worry about nothing this week. You guard their best receiver. That's it. The rest of the team gonna play zone. You play man. Wherever he go, you go. In the slide, left side, right side, boundary, field, you guard it. And I seen him like he never gave up a touchdown senior year, never gave up a 100-yard game. Like he snapped. What was that? 4 or 5? That's 4. 5. I would probably say either Tuck or like Denzel Martin. But I would probably go Tuck because I seen Tuck play more because I was at the games when I was 7th grade. So I'll go Tuck for sure.
So I guess it's my turn now. Mine's easy. It's gonna be Tyree, Dave, Hob, Doogie, Zell.
That's a couple.
And now for all of that, Tyree, everybody got Tyree on their list.
Yeah.
Dave, you feel me? You ain't got to say nothing about it.
Yeah.
Doogie, the reason why I put Doogie over Pop is because Doogie plays strong safety. So he was in the box most of the game. So he had finished the game with 10 tackles and 2 picks.
So
but he was in the box a lot. He was the dog. He was the dog. We can call Rodgers and Doogie right now.
That's fine.
Doogie was in the box. Wiggity was free.
I'm saying I believe that.
Wiggity was our free. Joe, TJ was our corner.
But the picks I seen, he was at free safety.
Or he just left where he was supposed to go hawk the ball down. Because that's the type of
Doogie wasn't he doing his job.
He did his job making a play. Your job making a play.
Everybody watching this, let's keep the record straight. Doogie is a Mount Healthy GOAT. Like, he one of the legends of Mount Healthy. Like, I wouldn't say GOAT because that's one person, but he one of the Mount Healthy legends, right? Like, so don't get it twisted. Just because he ain't in my top 5 don't mean that nigga not one of the
really an argument between
Mount Healthy. It's an argument between him and Pop.
Yeah, real talk. Let's keep that straight too.
I think they just two different type of receiver. Pop wasn't coming down hitting.
Yes, he was.
Not like
Doogie was.
Not like
yes,
Doogie.
He was.
It's a difference. That's what I'm saying.
Remember that game at
Doogie was like a linebacker playing safety.
Man,
bro, I'm telling you. Zell, my last person, because you feel me, he kind of started the wave.
I was gonna say, athletic quarterback.
Yeah, he was the first one in that line of, I think all three of us.
Yeah, the best player gonna play quarterback.
You was back and forth. He was everywhere. But he was the first one to kind of start the tone at your best player at quarterback. Right, and he did it in the air and on the ground. So, like, you can't take him off the list.
That's a good attribute. You know what I'm saying? Can't quarterback. He's cool.
But yeah, that's my list.
Yo, I feel like everybody's solid.
Yeah, they all solid. And it's all about when you play.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you got 2 people from your time.
Because I could make a list of just all y'all, the younger ones.
Like
Jordan said, was cold.
Like Jordan said, in practice, like even with Dave, like, right, they just think what he doing in the game is crazy, bro. I just say him, like, bro, it get grimy with your teammates sometimes. Mm-hmm. Like, it just be like you got it. You know it's bad. We got to be like, bro, you know it's all love. Like,
all right.
When you see him like dribble his own teammate off the ground, like, you know what dribbling is, like, they stiff arm him and it's get grimy. Like, I was seeing people do some crazy stuff in practice, bro. Oh, Danny was my honorable mention. He probably the coldest linebacker I see.
Yeah, Danny was
smartest too.
Yeah, I wish I could have played with him. All
right, Mike. What's on you?
I got one. So, honestly, I would say
2004.
I've seen a lot of football, but I don't think good. But I'll just go players like y'all know for real. So honestly, I would say, and this is no order. I would say Zell. Graduate with Zell. Mm-hmm. Tuck. I would go y'all games. Dave, Tyree, and honestly Doogie for real, because I remember when I was in high school, like I was in the band and shit, like going to games, watching all the games, like literally pick six, interception. Like we could be down or we just need a crouch on the sideline yelling at the whole team, like we need a spark plug moment, and he would provide that. Like during games, it'd just be like, he was really cold for real. But that would probably be my top 5 for real. As far as like players y'all would really know. Because I remember going to high school football games, my cousin was in there. Like Stan Warren Huffman, Ishmael, Butler, Nelson. Like I was a freshman.
Buck was cold.
Like I was a freshman and Nelson I think was a senior. And I think he tore his ACL. I think that's what he did. But he was legit. Yeah. He was. But yeah, that'd probably be my top 5.
Well, I think that's all for today. Appreciate y'all tuning in with us, welcoming our guests. We're gonna see them again. Like I said, Spill the Beans podcast. I got anything y'all want to say?
I just want to appreciate the fellas for joining the pod. First guest on the episode. First guest on the pod. That's big time for us.
It's huge time.
Appreciate y'all.
Put God in your life, fuck nigga.
Hey,